We are live on Facebook, folks. Thanks for joining us here for the
Facebook. Oh, there we go. That
it's,
one looks better.
a little quarantine show. Obviously, our shows have been canceled, as everything pretty much has been canceled. And we decided to do a little St. Patrick's Day show because we're supposed to be playing tonight at the Rideau Carleton Raceway. Anyway, we have all our stuff. Again, like I've said, the folks don't know what we've done to their house, so let's keep that a little secret. But we figured we'd just do some music. We'd set up and do some music. We have, of course, a bottle of whiskey here, and we have our grand prize of some TTPTP. Yeah. Guitar playing socks, yeah. Now, you might notice we're missing two members, Jeff Tripoli and Blake Probst. Well, for the interest of all concerned and safety and the fact that the town parents fly back from Portugal, they get in tonight, we decided to err on the side of caution and not have any. I know that Jeff and Blake were wanted to come, but they also had the same concerns about, and Jeff was not feeling super well.
We wanted them here. We miss you, Jeff. We wish you could be here. And Blake, the man with the big beard.
The man with the big beard.
Has anyone seen Blake's beard lately? It's like on point.
Manly.
Don't tell him I said that, though. Dave's looking for the perfect hat. We have a variety of hats. I think we have enough hats to truly host a party.
Now, folks, because of the way this is going, we're not going to be answering any questions or taking any responses or requests because we can't see it. But you could win that.
I'm not. How are we determining the winner of the TTPTP?
It's I guess it's going to be the biggest donation of the day. Gets that mailed to them, and we'll sign. Well, every band member that's here today will sign
the
TTPTP.
Every individual sheet. Now, folks, again, originally when we decided to do this, it was just we were going to do it because we're here and we were going to play. But we had a bunch of people, and thank you guys so very much, asking where they could donate and help us out. So we have set up on the webpage, if you go to thetownpants.com at St. Patrick's Day, there's a donate button. There's Venmo. We put it up here. You can see it there. There's no obligation. We are going to do this anyway, and it makes us feel so good that our fans and friends are worried about us and wanted to help.
Yeah,
so
I think musicians all across North America are worried about where their next meal is coming from. So every little bit is incredibly appreciated. It's not necessary, but it's so very much appreciated. So thank you for your generosity.
I know there is approximately 6,000 Irish bands on the internet tonight, and we are hopefully the first.
We're happy to be your choice for St. Pat's. And if you're one of those people sitting home and scrolling through every St. Pat's band, that's fine too, You can scroll away, come back. We'll probably still be here. Who knows?
We're going to start with this song.
By the time you read this letter, hit far away from here. Left to find my fortunes outside of the weir. World is not this island and dig and dive a hole. And how can I stay here with a street full of gold? Forgive me, so mother, don't you cry. One day I'll return with my head held high. But now keep that book, it's worth for my bowstring. And when I read them, for me changed everything. Words on a page can weigh a time.
when the past is not undone. I stowed away on a ship that sailed the Western Sea. City to the outback was all I read it be. War broke out in 41, I joined like every other son. I came back from Ramal with my life an empty gun. When I got back to Canada, there were voices in my head. They spoke not with words, but with the faces of the dead. The strongest river current can change its flow by force. But words brought me to the war and changed my path and course. Words on a page can weigh a ton. When the past is not undone. Happy St. Patrick's Day! As an old man, I think of all the things I've done. I lived my whole life like a bullet from a gun. I look back on myself and I was 21. And when I read that book of foreign lands, I wonder if my heirs will think of what I've done. Oh, sing it with us. And if the sins of the father will visit the son. Words on a page can weigh a ton. When the past is not undone. Run as fast as you can run. When the past is not undone. Boom!
There you go. One's in the tank.
Thanks. We're gonna take a break.
I hope everybody has some whiskey at home.
Whew. I know we do.
You need a break, Dave?
No. I'm ready to go.
What's your whiskey of choice today, Dwayne?
Writer's Tears. It's a delicious. We decided to treat ourselves since
We're writers.
we're writers. We've been crying a lot lately, so we thought Writer's Tears, perfect.
You know, to heck with crying into your spilled milk. Cry into your freshly glassed whiskey. Happy St. Patrick's Day,
Happy
everyone!
St. Patrick's Day.
I'm not sure which camera we're like prioritizing.
I don't know. I don't even know
Hi,
if the,
I think this is Facebook over here. And this is YouTube over here.
Oh.
I did
Oh.
miss a goal from our bass player during that last tune.
My guess is we made a mistake.
Tim says we're still sideways. Tim Wolfson says, sounds great, but you're still sideways on every platform I can test. Well, Tim Wolfson, thank you for your text.
Yes, we'll
That's
be
why
right
my
back.
phone's
everyone.
on. That's probably why Blake was calling. Yep, we're still sideways.
Gotta love iPhones.
Why is that happening? Like,
Oh, we're still live over here. Okay, well, for the YouTube folks.
try my phone? We already had a thousand. 26 comments.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why. Does anyone know out there in La La Land why we have the phone on landscape, but it wants to take it weird? Anybody?
Blake says yes,
Yeah.
that's why I called.
Thanks, Blake.
Thanks, Blake.
It's good to know
Well-
that our bandmates to the south are keeping.
He also likes that I like his beard, but
Ooh, what's the butt?
I don't know.
Ooh, uh-oh.
I think people who can wear beards well should just not play with them when they speak or listen. That's my beard rule.
It's almost impossible. It's impossible not to do, actually. Now that I see, I literally went, now that I think of it.
I mean, here's what I think about beards, everyone. If this is really what you're here for tonight, Johanna's opinion on beards. Keep them
Yeah.
clean.
Keep clean.
Make sure they look good. If they don't look good, you shouldn't have them. Sorry.
So
Two rules. Two simple rules.
Should I ask?
It's pretty good. It looks clean. I don't see any food. Don't see anything dribbling. Nothing stuck in there. You're good.
Well, that's all good.
All right. Well, we're still streaming to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should just do a little fiddle thing. What do you think? YouTubers? Yeah, for the YouTubers. Make it up. Just do it. Give me a key.
Every time we stall, the classic.
Well,
option
okay.
is-
Here's the other option. I'm going to improvise a song on the banjo.
Nice.
There you go. All right. It is pretty special, actually.
So we are back on, but I have no idea whether we're crooked or not. If we're crooked, we're not going to be doing it on the phone anymore.
If someone could please let us know if we're crooked, Tim or Blake, I'm sure you're watching. Yeah, that'd be good.
People are watching. Stacey's watching. Elena is watching.
We stopped. It's only, you know what? We have spent more time. We have spent less time setting up a giant, massive event with all sorts of things that we have trying to get this going. It's quite complicated, folks. It really is.
Michael Sagan asks if it's locked. He said only the Facebook phone is sideways. YouTube looks fine. YouTube looks like that. So
Okay.
for all
Literally, just turn it sideways and see if you have it that way, whether it's going to smarten up. You know, folks, this is why you shouldn't buy Apple products.
According to other users, it says it's working in portrait mode on phones.
No, we're not fighting a computer. I'm trying to fill up some time here. And in my experience,
No longer on. All I have is an iPhone.
oh, well, wow.
I can't get it going.
All right, well, for our YouTube viewers, should we make a Facebook announcement that everyone needs to move over to YouTube?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Dave is stepping into action mode. We've had so many technical difficulties in the last 2 days, it makes me want to write a song about hating technology. But at the same time, we're really grateful for this technology because everyone we know is quarantined, including our quarantined band. And I guess for our YouTube viewers, I will just play something while we wait for something to be fixed.
was a little Johanneso improv.
Yeah. Cheers to improv.
I feel like it, usually takes about 30 minutes for us to get all this down and going. Right now, we're only live on YouTube, by the way, guys. Girls, people,
Gals, guys,
people of all genders.
people. Any good news, Dave? No. All right. Well,
Talking to Mike yet? Ah, videos. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, yes. You go to the page overview. Let's see what you've done here. Right. Yes. Where do you go to pad? Here to post.
I'm sorry, folks. This is we literally spent 2 days trying to do this.
Live now. How do you do it?
so for everyone at home celebrating St. Pat's, we can't read your comments, but they do look like they're strolling in,
No, we
streaming in.
People watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anybody watching on YouTube? Hey, YouTubers. Thanks for doing this. We miss you at the Smith. Oh my gosh, we miss the Smith so bad. We miss all those shows.
Anybody, if you could tell us here, it says that we're live.
Says we're live on Facebook again.
Yes.
We're back on Facebook.
Well, it says we're live. I don't know. Please, if someone could please send us a note. Or
All
send
right.
Johanna a note. Stacy's great.
I'm getting a few texts.
Leave a note.
Nikki is watching. Eric Chapman? What? What is the OG?
The Aaron Chapman?
OG Chapman.
Okay, I'm going to the town pants from my phone as
Okay.
well
Here we go,
to
folks.
check. I don't. Okay, it looks like we're good now. Dave's phone works. Correct direction. Yep, there we go. Okay, we have 107. Although it ended. Okay, so whatever you did worked. I'm just gonna have another sip of this whiskey while I wait. Oh wait, we have a bottle of it. Well, it's only 6:26 right now. I think we can get in a good hour.
There we go. All right. I don't know why we can't just start, have everything working amazingly, come out, boom, boom, and all the fireworks and the flames in the background.
Bam!
I don't know why we can't do that.
I
think it's because we're over 15.
We're working. Are we working now, Dave?
I think so.
He thinks we're working now. We are so sorry about that, folks. But it just seems to be the luck of the Irish. But the luck of the Irish is also that we still get to be here together, playing music, dressed up like we're at a show. I even put boots on, even though this is a shoes off house, but I washed the bottom of my shoes. I washed the bottom of my shoes just so that I could feel like I was performing. I don't like performing in socks.
See, I wore pants, and I don't like being at home wearing pants. So we all have to make sacrifices, folks.
Dave put pants on today. That was a victory, okay?
I'm in the town parents' compound here in Ottawa, and I'm wearing pants. What is wrong with that? On St. Patrick's Day, nonetheless. Would you guys like to hear another song?
I think they do. I think we should just assume everyone watching is watching for the song.
I think we should do a whiskey song. So we're going to do Streams Whiskey by the Pogues.
That's great.
Yeah, I like it. And hopefully now we should be good. If we're not, don't even bother writing in. I just want all you to get sideways on your couch and watch us that way, because we are not messing with this anymore.
So, yeah, we had a whole bunch of shows canceled. I don't know if there's probably a lot of people that are watching that maybe don't live in upstate New York or Pennsylvania or Ontario, and you have no idea that our shows got canceled because you haven't been watching the news. Well, I'll tell you right now, something is going on in the world, and we had to cancel shows. Well, we didn't cancel them; we got canceled upon, really. Didn't
But-
we?
It was the right thing.
It was the
for
right thing to
everyone.
do.
It was. And you know what? We're probably reaching more people on this St. Patrick's Day than we would normally, in all honesty. So cheers. Happy St. Pat's. Stay safe. And thank you guys all for joining us here. And now we're going to get some music, if
And
you
it's a-
guys are okay with that.
And it's a by donation show. So please, any way you can help, be fantastic. If you absolutely can't, if you're one of those people who can't go to work and you don't know where your next meal is coming from as well, then obviously don't
enjoy the
donate.
music.
Just enjoy the music. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, last night as I slept, I dreamt I met with B and I shook him by the hand. We passed the time of day, my question on his views. On the crux of life's philosophies he had but these few clear and simple words to say. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Well, I've cursed, blood, and sworn, jumped bail and landed up until life was off and tried to stretch me. The rope was always slack, but now I've got a pile. And I'll head down to the Chelsea, I'll walk in on my feet. I'll leave there on my back because I'm going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, where streams of whiskey are flowing. Oh! Take a drink out there. Well, the words that he spoke seem the wisest of philosophies. There's nothing ever gained. That wet thing called a tear when the world gets too dark. I need the light inside of me. I'll walk into a bar and I taking bites of beer. I'm going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, the streams of whiskey are flowing. I am going, any which way the wind may be blowing. I am going, the streams of whiskey are flowing. The streams of whiskey are flowing. The streams of whiskey are flowing.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yar! Now I'm tempted to make a change. I know. Guys, it's not going to be too drastic. I'm just thinking of taking all the YouTube people and moving them just below the Facebook people. So that we don't have camera one and camera two. Camera one and camera two.
How about I grab Guinness while you do that? Awesome.
Okay.
Moving things.
Over here. Okay,
Moving here.
Look. Yeah, I suppose it's called shit.
Oh, it's on a really heavy stool.
Yeah. I doubt you can really scan this thing
No, I don't know.
on the screen, but it's kind of cool. I like it. We're covering Dave's area. Covering his area.
Well, I'm wearing pants, man. It's okay.
Now, the amazing thing about this toilet paper is that it's free to the highest donator today. Which I guess is really free, but it has TPPPP on the one side, and it's reversible.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a totally reversible.
So you can.
Toilet paper.
So it doesn't matter if you go from the front or the back. It's the same. Okay, good to know.
Well, I think you can wipe on both sides.
All right, folks. I think we're good now. Our good friend Pat Chessel, another amazing artist out in BC. You can look him up. He's coming out with a new CD, and he put us on a St. Pat's COVID-19 quarantine playlist. And check him out, folks. Pat Chessel. He wanted to hear a song called "The Bottle of Rain," which is a song Dwayne sings.
It sure is.
So this one's for you, Pat. Happy St. Pat's. Wish we could be drinking with you.
I imagine Pat Chessel's going to be online at some point today, too. That just seems like the type of thing he'd do. Get your groove on at home. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Morning came through my window, didn't stop to say hello, quickly made way for afternoon. Afternoon stuck around all until the sun went down. Suddenly I'm staring at the moon. Monday came and went so fast, better notice Tuesday passed, Wednesday just couldn't stick around. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, what happened to them I can't say. Losing time and losing ground. Where'd it go? The time that I had, where'd they go? The plans that I made, once upon a time was like an ocean before me. Now it's like a bottle full of rain. Hey! What? Today feels like yesterday. Yesterday's a mile away. Don't believe tomorrow never came. Tomorrow came weeks ago. I don't have a thing to show. All my life is still the same. The new year began today. Tomorrow is the end of May. In the end, summer's round the bend. I'll do it at a crawl. I'll still trip over fall. Right where I started at the end. Where'd it go? The time that I had, where'd they go? The plans that I made, once upon a time was like an ocean before me. Now it's like a bottle full of rain. Yeah! Ooh. Life can be funny when you're spending time like money, never saving for a rainy day. You have to go and take it. You can't buy, you can't make it. There ain't enough hours in the day. Constantly persistent, annoyingly insistent. Can't be any other way. Even as I kill it, I can't seem to still it. Rest of my life still slips away. Where'd it go? Time that I had, where'd they go? The plan that I made, once upon a time was like an ocean before me. Now it's like a bottle full of rain. Where'd it go? The time that I had, where'd they go? The plan that I made, once upon a time was like an ocean before me. Now it's like a bottle full of rain. Oh! A bottle full of rain. All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Woo! I feel like that.
Sure, you can angle the camera however you like.
I think we should do an old rowdy drinking song. I'm thinking All For Me Grog. What do you think, Johanna? Things you learn at the ICI, the Improv Center. Yes, Anne?
The Improv Institute. The
Institute of Ice.
what Dave is referring to is that in Vancouver there is an incredible improv theater, and
You know who you are.
several of our friends perform there.
Mhm.
If you were a fan of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Some of those performers came out of this theater in Vancouver. It's called Vancouver Theater Sports.
Some of you have seen
Look 'em
Homeless
up.
Joe and his significant other, Denise Jones. Yep, you've seen them. You know who they are.
We
The
love-
people who've seen them know who they are. Anyway, here we go. This is All For Me Grog.
All for me, girl.
All right. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin with a lassie drinking gin. For across the western ocean I was one. Well, now where are my boots? My nugget boots. All done for beer and tobacco. Oh, the yummers all go round and the souls are kicked about. The heels are looking out for better wear. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin with a lassie drinking gin. For across the western ocean I was Well, now where is my shirt? My noggin shirt. All done for beer and tobacco. Oh, the collar it is all wore and the front end's all tore. The tails are looking out for better wear.
All right, sing along.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin with a lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I must wander.
Here we go.
Well, I'm sick in the head. I haven't been to bed.
Cuckoo.
Same the same core when me thunder, damn it. I've seen centipedes and snakes, and I'm full of pigs and eggs. I think I'll make a pack for out yard. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly
Sing it home.
all for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin with a lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I was one. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for my beer and tobacco. For I spent all my tin with a lassie drinking gin. Across the western ocean I was wander.
So if you just tuned in or you missed the first half of our technological changes, we are indeed missing two of our favorite people, our other two band members, Jeff Tripoli and Blake Probst.
Luckily, nice enough, Blake was kind to dial in and tell us that it was wrong. And tell us that no, it's sideways. You bunch of what was the word he used? I'm not going to use the word he used, but anyway, he corrected us, and thanks, Blake.
But it looks like we're all good now. So if you're home celebrating St. Pat's with us, grab a pint or a tall glass of water or whatever it is that you're using to celebrate this evening. Hey, you got to stay hydrated. I still have water next to my pint of Guinness.
Sorry.
Does it help that I'm drinking the water out of a Guinness glass?
Will
It says, "Oh my goodness, my Guinness."
Now,
That's
you
true
see,
celebration.
what I have here is fine Irish whiskey. Let's just say there was any sort of virus or bacteria in my whole face. One sip of this, it's gone.
Gotta gargle it though. Gargle it.
There you go, virus-free, folks.
Oh, look, the bartender's back.
We need these for the Guinness.
In case you didn't know this about Dwayne, he has tended bar in his lifetime, as many musicians have tended bar or served in some kind in their lifetime. I will say Dwayne makes a great bartender.
Which is, again, that was the backup if the music didn't work. So really, our backup is no longer feasible either.
We still though, yeah, that's right. Bars all over Ontario are closed, so I can't even do that as a backup. All my skills are useless.
What do you guys want to play next?
Maybe I should go into doing live videos for people, online, because those
I know.
are flawless.
Because
I
you've
know.
already proven that you
How
can
easy
do
it is. It's like 2 steps. You plug in your phone, you hit video, boom, you're a producer. Yeah, 2 days it's taken us, folks. 2 days. We're gonna do old Vancouver town. Why not?
Ah, that's a great idea.
Miss Vancouver.
Since we're quarantined here in Ontario, do a little love song to our folks back in Vancouver, who some of them might be out of bed.
They're half cut already in Vancouver, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, people we know.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Well, what's getting trading? The suits are letting cold. You can feel it in your fingers and the faces really old. Till I can remember it, you know what I'm told. I like around the corner and the melodies of
How the hard rock miners doing today?
Well, the drunken midnight choir, they never talked about. It lurks beneath my window and the songs are belting out. Out the door to join them, the fellow I was shout. Was staggered till the morning with the whiskey and the stout. It's these holidays, although the church is ringing, make the round and back the crowd. See the place is singing, pass me down, pass me down. 3 points down, we'll start the fights and end the nights and all the goober now. Well, singing through the back streets, the crowds that are chills. You'll hear his beard and Grenville on the Fraser of the Hills. Down on the station, Johnny down your bed. You hear a mighty chorus through the alley of Tibet. Take me round, they're rolling over town. Darling at the ballroom, the pedal on the ground. Take me round, they're rolling over town. The railway and the road, the veil of and the pump. Daniel boasts of 15 married daughters, of medals in the war, and a million shots of water. Him in the morning, the food to his head. Saying, what do you need? What do you got? What do you want? I'll take a shot. You got the walk. So what do you need? What do you got? What do you need? What do you got? What do you need? What do you got? What? This is holiday, although the church is singing, take the round and pack the crowd, see the place is singing, pass me now, pass me down, 3 pints down, we'll start the fights and end the night and all Vancouver town, we'll start the fights and end the night and all Vancouver town, we'll start the fights and end the night and all Vancouver town. Down. It's too broken. How's that?
We're gonna do a song called "Broken" for any Scottish people that are watching. Yeah, that's lovely.
What's the significance that you're offering it to the Scots?
Well, the Scots have broken a few things, right? Dave, help me out here.
Yes,
The Loch Ness Monster used to be two-headed.
We wanted to thank Martin Peterson, our fine bus driver from our Scotland tour a year and a half ago, who reached out to us. Thank you, Martin. We miss you. We hope you're doing well out there.
We're doing another Scotland tour, by the way. We're doing Scotland in the fall. Oh, sorry,
Spring.
in the spring of 2021. So we're gonna do a
Martin, are you listening?
yeah. We definitely need a good driver.
All right, here's a song off the new CD. I know you guys already know this. I'm preaching to converted here.
Tell them something about this song that they do not know, David.
The first verse of this song was written over 20 years ago in Berlin, Germany.
Dave used to be a spy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I wrote that. I wrote the first verse exactly the way it appears in this song. I wrote down a notepad when we had
When
just
you were
finished.
being chased by the.
I was being chased by the Stasi, and I had
horrible.
just made it back over the wall because 20 years ago in 19.
in Jena, Germany,
Yeah.
when it used to be in East Berlin. Anyway, we don't want
Do
to.
you want
bore
the
you with
serious version of Dave's
Well,
sad
that-
song
yeah.
lyric or the joke?
That's the actual truth. The first verse happened 20 years ago, and the rest happened 15 days before we recorded it.
It's almost somewhat of a premonition.
She's broken, and I can't fix her. She's spoken of things I can't picture. She's broken, but somehow she's made me see the one I'm really trying to fix is me. I'm broken, and I can't fix me. Like a horse with blinders on, but I refuse to see that what brings me up will also bring me down. I'm turning in the top of the next round. Could I be the man I need to be without what's broken inside of me? He's broken, and I can't fix him. A barely grown-up boy, he's got a single swim. He's broken, but there is no other way. He learned the sun goes up and down each day. He's broken, and I can't fix it. All these broken parts of me make the person that you see. And would I be the person that you know if all these broken parts were not to show? Could I be the man I need to be without what's broken inside of me? to be. Could I be the man I need to be?
All right, now it's time for another drink. Everyone has a drink in front of them.
I'm out of whiskey on my side of the table, guys.
Ooh, that's
Would
gotta
you-
suck.
Can I ask the bartender Dwayne to help me out a little bit?
Yeah,
I
suppose
didn't
I
open my
could,
I didn't open my Guinness yet though.
No gluten in Guinness, is there?
No.
My sister recently went to Ireland for her very first time, and I said, "Well, you have to try a pint of Guinness." And the So sisters are both gluten intolerant.
They will not tolerate
And
gluten.
she said, "No, absolutely not. There's no way I'm gonna, cheat and try Guinness." And I was like, "All right, well then at least get a Magners or a Strongbow and like a good Irish cider." I have a Strongbow waiting for me in the fridge.
Yeah. Nice. Why is it waiting?
You didn't get it for me.
Oh, Dave didn't. Dave is in charge of cans.
Hi.
Nice cans, by the way, Dave.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cold.
The
The Unlikely Redemption of Oliver Reed. A good drinking song for those of you at home drinking along.
This will have to go out to Aaron Chapman if he's watching.
I know he was earlier, but
What's the Aaron? Aaron's not
Well,
going to watch us.
it wasn't Aaron. It was his people. He instructed his people
Right.
to watch us and
The Vancouver Historical Society or whatever. They do all of his watching for
Yeah, no,
him.
he's right now. He's in his safe room.
His
Up.
minions are watching
Yeah,
for him,
exactly.
reporting back like, "Well, it's a good thing you left that man."
He's like Howard Hughes. He's up in his compound and he's collecting his fingernails and stuff. He's not coming out for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Having something fast since yesterday, and I'm dying on the line. Another drink for breakfast, and I'm feeling fine. I bet Arnold Schwarzenegger was an endless matinee. You can't live forever if you haven't lived one day. So if you need me, I'll be drinking, watching the world spin round and around. The vibe on the floor, pour me just one more. You know every silver line has a little cloud. See the world for what it is and pour away the shroud. Play the fool and broke rules, let them say their worst. Because I have an angel's face, twice the devil's thirst. And if you need me, I'll be drinking, watching the world spin round and around. The vibe on the floor, pour me just one more. Throw me in the ground. I lost the plot and I forgot, made no apologies. Just left all the reasons to the biography. Why get rid of all your demons, rid of your best part. So hard to find good help these days, so carefully if you start. And if you need me, I'll be drinking, watching the world spin round and around. The vibe on the floor, pour me just one more, and throw me in the ground. If you need me, I'll be drinking, watching the world spin round and around. If I'm on the floor, pour me just one more, and throw me in the ground.
Still going.
Wow, we're still live on Facebook and YouTube.
I'd like to say some thank yous.
All right, we have a couple of
Well,
thank yous here.
We're just getting some, lovely responses, and to people who are donating, this is just Venmo names, but I'm just gonna read out some names.
Oh, I want to read names.
Luke Summer,
Yay, Louis.
thank
Hey,
you for
Luke.
your donation.
Thank you.
Alice Darlimple, I don't know if
Really?
I said that right.
I think you just pissed Alice off.
No, it's a really cool last name. I just don't think I can say it right. Daniel Rosati,
All right.
Bridget Harold Dons, Greg Dell, Stephen Top, Cheryl Stevens, Tiffany Bandix, Richard Cousin, Catherine Dobbs, Elizabeth Miklas, Tom Brennan, and Jenna Dell. Those are some of our Venmo names. I don't have access to the PayPal names at the moment, but just really quickly saying some thank
Yeah,
yous.
thank you.
I
We
will have to.
appreciate-
I also have to say a very, very, very big thank you to John and Kindry Chesko. They gave us a very, very large donation to help us out through this whole, losing thousands of dollars march.
We just
That's
call it
what we
March
call it.
now.
We just call it march, but yeah, but it was unnecessary, but so appreciated. Thank you guys, John or Kendry, if you're watching. Thank you so much. That is going to go a very, very long way. So, sure.
So if you're unfamiliar with the next tune we're going to play, it's from our last album. It's a fiddle tune I wrote a few years ago called The Long Way Back. And when I wrote it, it was during a time of physical recovery. I actually was in a car accident. Not going to tell the whole story right now.
Why not? We got lots
Well,
of
I
time.
guess we got the time.
I can put my boots on. I'll put my
But
boots
for the sake of keeping it brief, I wasn't able to play the violin for about 8 months following that accident. And the melody that you're about to hear was the first melody that came to mind when I was finally able to pick up the instrument again. A long way back.
I'm ready. Right.
Very nice, Joe.
That was called A Long Way Back. I think there's a video maybe on this page of us traveling all around Scotland and you playing that tune. Isn't there, Johanna? Johanna? Isn't there? Isn't there? Yeah. Yeah.
There's a video somewhere.
There's a video,
A
which
long
was
way
actually
back.
edited by Michael Tagan, the guy who donated not only a kidney, but this kilt.
Wow.
He's all about anything with K, he'll donate.
Which do you
I
think
just
he was
got a
closer
text
to?
saying our Facebook feed has ended.
Oh,
Well, folks, we're going to take about a 5-second break.
we're still on YouTube, though. Look at YouTube, still going. Anybody still watching on YouTube? I'm going to check. Hold up. Oh, thank you, Lindsay Ford. Yeah, we should sell it on eBay or Amazon.
Someone said if you approach the computer to talk to people, take your mic with you or we can't hear you.
Oh, right, YouTube. Or we got to talk really loud. Kidney.
So apparently we have to talk through the mics.
Well, not for, see, that wouldn't be for YouTube, though. Or sorry, for Facebook, because that's just going through his camera.
But people who are watching us on YouTube need the microphones.
I think we should do like a dancey St. Pat's,
Yeah, we should do
Tune.
something happy.
and I think we should get the lights. I mean, we rented lights for this, so
Yeah, look at those. Look at this lighting. Well, I mean,
Can't
it's
look at
not
the lighting.
exciting right now, but
It's
if
not.
we get the exciting lighting.
you can see if you could tell there's green over there, and there's like orange over here, and white in the middle. It's very, very St. Patrick's-y.
Well, are you in charge of lighting? We're just making some readjustments, folks. And we're trying to get our Facebook viewers back up and running. I think it was just a dead battery. I'm not gonna just do a dance because you told me to. Only if you dance with me. Doesn't work that way, Dave. It has to be everybody is in it. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. All right.
All right. We sound really, we don't sound like we're in a cave anymore, which is kind of boring, right? I mean, we want a little bit of cave action.
Dwayne's dance party. That's my best beatboxing. I think I could maybe make one more sound than that.
I could do a Facebook one, but it would be sideways. We all know my phone likes to be sideways. Want to try yours, Johanna? All right. This is what we call a break in the music business. This is where you all run up and buy merch. Now, I'm thinking tomorrow or Thursday, we might actually have a get rid of all of our Town Pants tour shirts since only 2 of the 7 shows were played. So we have mostly larges and extra larges, a couple mediums, but I think we're just going to sit back and for $30, you can buy a t-shirt and we will ship it to you. So we're pretty much selling them for cost because shipping probably going to be about 10 or 12 bucks per shirt. Just something to think about. You can have a little t-shirt party in a couple days. Right. We're all going to go off camera for a second. That's what she said.
You know, it's funny, folks. I guarantee there's some of you out there that are thinking this is exactly what our shows are like. There's a lot of talking. Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone. Three guitar picks should do it. It's a three guitar pick folder. Yep. Oh, no, you fixed it. I don't know. I put four up there. Oh. I have one of them. Slippery hands today. I haven't dropped any. So, my guess is someone started with them. Hope you guys are getting yourself beverages. Well, what? Is that Gilles Nadon? Oh my God. Gilles Nadon did. What? Oh.
Well, that's really sweet.
Cutting off our heads a bit. Okay. You know, I'm a tall drink of water. My legs go all the way up, if you know what I mean. Disco lights are fun. Kind of blinding.
All right, it's a little crooked, but Dave's gonna fix that. All right, well,
Hey, we're back, everyone.
the only thing limiting our performance tonight, other than technology, is that the town parents are arriving at 9 o'clock, and Dave is responsible. It's an iPhone thing.
So
That's why we're sideways on Facebook.
What if
so
you put it
how,
up?
let me say this. If you're watching on Facebook and you don't want to see us sideways, switch over to YouTube. We're still streaming live on YouTube. You might have a better viewer experience. We're experiencing less difficulty with YouTube for some reason. So we're going to continue playing. Go to YouTube. Our microphones are actually plugged in to our YouTube stream. So you might even get a better sound. Who knows? We're going to give you a few moments. Go over to Dwayne Keogh's YouTube account, and that's where you'll probably get a better user experience. We don't know why the phones are not doing what we want them to do. But as I was saying, Dave is responsible for picking up the town parents at 9 p.m. Eastern time, while Dwayne and I clean up everything that we set up, and hopefully it will be cleaned before they get home.
Yeah, I'd also like to say a thank you to Eileen Moore for trying to find us a pub that was closed down, but she was hoping to find us a place where the owners would still let us in and perform on their stage in front of nobody. Which is a really tough sell because they're not going to sell any drinks or get anything. So yeah, that almost happened like 4 times in Ottawa. The Barley Mow tried their best. I'm going to help my brother.
It looks like some people are switching over to YouTube because I see more viewers on YouTube now than I did on Facebook.
get another Guinness before we do another song.
Type in your song request, and I'll take a moment to see if there's anything exciting happening out there that we should play.
We might just have to do that because
Okay. I think we should just stick to YouTube.
Yep.
I'm going to make the announcement. So there's 131 people watching. Wow, that light makes me look like I'm straight out of Blueberry Hatchet, Willy Wonka. For you 130 people currently watching on Facebook, please switch over to YouTube. We're just not really happy with the Facebook Live technology right now. So we are still, as I said, streaming on main Keo, KEOGH, or on his YouTube channel. If you want to continue with us, we have a few more tunes for you. This is my last announcement. I am about to finish this feed. Switch over to YouTube. I'm seeing your song request.
You can't do it?
South Wales. I'll take a look at these song requests. We'll come back. We'll just follow through with YouTube. And thank you so much for your support and for staying tuned and celebrating with us. We love you guys. Thanks so much. All right, well, we're still live here. I just finished Facebook.
Lots more music.
I saw our YouTube numbers just spike. Like, I know that people are switching, so I think it's fine. You don't need to worry about the Facebook feed. I just made an announcement. We're just going to be only on YouTube. Also, dude, I only have one channel for you. Got some song requests. The Venmo's working.
Excellent. Okay. Folks, I think we are officially done with Facebook. If Facebook could please improve their way of doing business, that would be nice. For example, if iPhones could say, do a landscape.
iPhone haters would just say we should buy different phones. You would never say that, but
All I'm saying is,
It's good though, because I do see people commenting. They're saying they switched over from Facebook. Thank you for being willing to follow us on our technological journey together. We will
All for
conquer
once.
technology together.
this is like a little bit of a kitchen party that we're having. It's a bit weird to not actually have audience participation for us because we're very used to live shows, but we might have to get very used to this for quite some time. So we're actually we rented all this gear for today because we're in Ontario and we don't fly with all of our gear.
Nope.
We just show up to a theater and we plug in and play. So we rented lights and soundboard and speakers and mics and all that stuff. What was my point, Dave?
I have no idea, Dwayne.
Oh yeah, we might do it again on Saturday. We might do
Yeah.
I don't know, it might be a little bit more relaxed. Like this sounds pretty relaxed right now, but we'll be more relaxed because we'll figured out the technology and we might just be
Mhm.
playing a bunch of tunes just for fun. We might do cover tunes. We don't know what we're going to do on Saturday, but we had gigs at the Smith Opera House in Geneva, New York this Friday. We had shows in Pittsburgh on Saturday. Unfortunately, they're both canceled or postponed. So, I mean, hopefully we're going to be playing there again in the summer, I guess. We'll just have to postpone them to June 17th. If the world is normal by then, although
Oh, it will
nobody
be.
knows.
It
Oh,
will be.
it will be.
All right, let's play some music. What are we going to play?
requests. We had
Oh.
requests for New South Wales. We had requests for Galway Girl, Seven Drunken Nights.
We can do Galway Girl. That's
Galway
an easy
Girl?
one, right out of the
Alright.
gate. Some Irish. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. Met a little girl, we stopped the dog on a fine top day. And asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. Well, I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Salthill Palm with a Galway girl. We're halfway there when the rain came down on the day. Asked me up to a back down there on the pond top day. Asked you, friend, what the hell did you do? Her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. Now when I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart to get home. Hey, ask you now, what will you do? If her hair was black and her eyes were blue. Well, I travel around the middle of this world. Boy, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Hey, oh! Wait, we should get them singing at home. You better be singing. Tahana. Oh, light it up! Woo!
We should do one that'll get people off the couch. You know, like let's do a dance. What's a tune that'll get you off your couch to make you dance?
New South Wales. Oh, I thought you were asking me. No.
Could have been you, Dave. Could have been you. Oh, nice. Did anybody type in na 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 na?
You guys are bringing out the old school ones.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
All right. They're coming. They're coming in fast and furious now.
Holy people are typing their little hearts out.
Let them go.
That's awesome.
Don't forget to wipe your keyboards.
We also got a lovely donation from our friend Martin, who's a police officer in Montreal, Quebec. So thank you, Martin, if you're watching. Martin. Here we are in New South Wales, shearing sheep as big as whales, with leather necks and jaggy tails, and hides as tough as rusty nails. When shearing comes, lay down your drums, tap to the board, you brand new chums. Rag on, rub, dub, dub. Let's say get back on the lime juice tub. Here we are in New South Wales, cheering sheep as big as whales, leather necks and jaggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. With brand new chums and capisons, fancy they're the greatest guns. Fancy they can cheer the war, beggars can go the air and cool. Oh, here we are in New South Wales, cheering sheep as big as whales, leather necks and jaggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. Come on, yo! Although we live beyond our means, our daughters wear no privileges, nor are they fathered by fruits or shoes. And while the noise with the kangaroos, here we are in New South Wales, cheering sheep as big as whales, leather necks and jaggy tails, and hides as tough as rusty nails. Well, home is home, I'd like to be, far from the woods and the back country. 16,000 miles I've come to spend my life as a shear and bum. Here we are in New South Wales, cheering sheep as big as whales, leather necks and jaggy tails, hides as tough as rusty nails. Rusty nails. Here we are in New South Wales, cheering sheep as big as whales, leather necks and jaggy tails, and hides as tough as rusty nails. Yeah. That's a good Yar moment, Dave.
Thanks. That was one of my favorites.
We do something off the latest album. We should. Monkey Run, maybe.
Something off the latest album.
I was thinking Went to the Moon.
Oh,
Which is going to be really weird without tambourine and Jeff. You know, Jeff's a big part of that, and you know.
We miss you, Jeff.
So is Blake. We miss you, Blake. I was just thinking,
The family room is not the same without you. No, Dwayne, because I had my camera on and it worked fine. But if you can figure it out.
Michael Tegan says something went weird with the audio on YouTube when Dwayne adjusted right before Galway Girl. Now it sounds like it's going through a flanger.
A flanger.
Flanger.
It's too
Going
hot.
in and out, like overloading.
Probably too hot.
Are you guys having audio problems out there now?
Technology. Yeah. I need to sing technology with some porn banjo.
I don't know.
Probably to tell us we sound washed out.
I guess it's
Yes.
yes, audio problems with vocals.
Audio problems with vocals. This was after Dwayne adjusted?
Yeah. I don't even know who texted me that, but I have a text. Someone has my phone number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your audio has
Problems with vocals. Well, you have a problem using vowels in your text messages.
Whoa, wait, hold on now. That's just mean. Someone's trying to help us and you're being mean to them.
I'm just teasing. I just don't know who this person is, but it's probably someone who knows me.
oh wow.
Okay, Blake's calling. Blake's calling. Blake, what's up, man? You're live, or we're trying to be live.
Oof,
Well, did you call to report a sound problem? Do we sound okay out there? All right.
I feel like we have some sort of inception going on here.
We're not on Facebook anymore. You're still watching on YouTube, right? All right, I have our bass player here on my phone. He just wanted to call in and say hello. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Do you have anything you'd like to say to our viewers, Blake? I'm holding the phone up. I'm holding the phone up to the microphone so that they can hear you.
Okay, well, I'm just saying happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I miss everybody, and I wish I was there.
I wish you were here too. Well, thank you, Blake.
And Blake, you get one request. What's your request?
Oh, I get one request?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
On the spot.
he.
How about Monkey Run?
All right.
All
For
right,
Blake.
thanks, Blake. I'm gonna put this down now.
Hey Blake, you should maybe you should go live of you playing along with the video.
Playing bass live wherever you are.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Michael Tegan says it was problems with vocals and instruments. Do you
Well,
think-
that could also be a Wi-Fi thing.
Mhm.
Johanna, I think you have to turn off your phone.
Okay, bye, Blake.
Bye, Blake. Love you.
Because all I did was turn up the banjo,
Oh, the banjo.
and I
Dwayne.
turned the reverb back on. So
That
that's pretty much
banjo.
all I did.
Everything is always the
And I
banjo's
turned the
fault.
volume down a little bit, just a little bit. Never turn the volume down on St.
So
Patrick's
we're
Day.
gonna do another tune from our latest album, per Blake's request. This is called Monkey Run. Do you mind if I introduce this one? Let's see if I can still remember the story, because Dave always introduces this one. So Monkey Run is a creek in upstate New York that actually exists, and this is a story about A time long, long ago called Prohibition. You thought the coronavirus is bad. Prohibition? I wouldn't want to have lived through that.
That's true. That would have been panic.
Prohibition killed a lot of people.
Anyway, there was a man who fell into a creek trying to hold on to a crate of rum. He was caught. The cops took him in, and his daughter, who was head of the Christian Women's Temperance Union at the time, had to bail him out of jail. So there's some characters happening in this song. See if you can catch those characters when we sing.
The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. Now, I don't know why I'm telling you that because I'm not going to hear you singing it, but I think it's important that you sing at
We
home.
want you to sing with us. at home.
I think it's not only that, but if you have any congestion, it's good to ward off pneumonia, right?
Sure.
To sing along and get your lungs working and stuff. So if you can dance and sing, chances of you getting the any kind of virus are pretty slim.
I agree.
Yeah, here we go. My name is Ross Mitchell. I must tell you of my day. Have to blame the government for they took our booze away. I left McCarthy's party with a case of homemade rum. And when to step and suddenly I'm stuck in Monkey Run. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. We engineers were working hard, pulled into Corning Town. When suddenly a voice said in the dark, we turned around. We saw Mitchell floating there, his arms around a crate. Together we decided not to leave him to his fate. Hold on, only here for a while. Hold on, to all that makes us smile. Life is tough enough, we need to have a little fun. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. Come on! Worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run.
Well, I'm Sergeant Bill, and there it was, the first one on the scene. Mitchell was no worse for wear, but looked a little green. He paid his bail and bottles to give him warm. I left him one. I don't want the same if I was stuck in Monkey Run. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run.
For the Christian Women's Temperament, I am the very head. I'm Mr. Mitchell's daughter, you can guess my face is red. No totaler, too many talks he took. And so I have no sympathy for nights within the brook.
Only here for a while. Hold on, to all that makes you smile. Life is tough enough, we need to have a little fun. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. Looking back on that night, I have one regret. Believe me when I tell you that it's not that I got wet. Had to give up all my hooch, leaving me with none. I had to pay the cops to pull me out of Monkey Run. Don't forget to pay the cops to pull you out of Monkey Run. Hold on, only here for a while. Hold on, all that makes you smile. Life is tough enough, we need to have a little fun. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. Hold on, don't let it float away. Hold on, there's no time like today. Hold on, try to have a little fun. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. The worst thing that can happen is you're stuck in Monkey Run. Hey! All right, we're going to do a little cleanup here.
Or the worst thing that can happen is you spill Guinness on the rug. That's a new tune.
And whiskey. No, whiskey didn't fall. Oh,
We're going to take a little second. We're going to take about a 5-minute break, and then we're going to go right back on YouTube and Facebook Live.